All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Andor, Season 2, Episode 11. So
All
many
right.
characters are dead. Well, more like specific, very important ones. Luthen. Yeah. And
This is what it means to be a part of a rebellion.
that's right. Yeah.
Sometimes you've got to burn everything, including yourself.
Including
for
yourself.
A sunrise you'll never see.
Yeah. And sometimes when, you're looking to burn everything, you get caught up in the flames. Dedra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
man.
very excited to see how she responds to a prison cell.
I'm very excited to see how she gets handled in these upcoming 2 episodes, which there are only 2 episodes left in Andor.
Yeah.
As a series.
And then all good Star Wars content comes to an end.
I mean, we can rewatch Rogue One, and thus
That's
it will
true.
be kind of like new Star Wars content again because of the added context,
Right.
That kind of works,
Kind of. Sort of.
Yeah, possibly. It could. But that being said, we had Luthen backstory. We had Clea backstory.
Yep.
We've got Cassian on Yavin, and
Bix is not there.
Bix is gone.
Yeah.
So
Good job. Not Cassian, but Bix. Yeah.
yeah, I respect the decision. It was a powerful one. But yeah, now we've got to move forward with this story towards an inevitable end.
Yeah.
So, yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
No, I'm doing the comms.
No, you're not.
I'll be faster.
I'll do the burn.
Oh, you could see the emotion in his eyes of like, I've burned my soul. I killed Jung, so...
If we don't have any luck left or any perfect.
Everything's under control.
That's a bold statement.
yeah.
If not, I'd appreciate you pointing that elsewhere.
Let's go.
I was told there was a team of 3.
That's the current thinking.
Based on what?
Scale of attack, advanced surveillance, no witnesses.
Yes, it was 3 different people, yes.
I need immediate access to your security logs.
Okay.
The way he was so smug about it, the way he handled it, he's like, I like
Yeah.
that.
I like this power.
Yeah. Oh, this is fun.
No one's in there watching you. You're not. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Someone very important's watching you. Never mind.
Yeah, very, very important.
Jeddah Working Group printouts in your file.
I should have reported it.
And I should have pegged you as a scavenger a long time.
Wow.
Spent 3 hours last night logged into your... Now, shall we take a guess at what he might have told Luthen Rail?
This is amazing.
Yeah.
How does one balance such passionate competency with the mindless decision to confront Luthen Rail on your own? If you're not a rebel spy, you missed your call.
Damn.
Writing!
Damn.
So good!
Whatever Young told Rail, she knows too. It may be days before he's well enough to be questioned. She needs to be found.
No way he's alive. Oh, right. She doesn't know.
We'll do our best to carry on without you.
Holy shit.
God, the way he, had, hands on her and, the finger.
The
coming
finger
down.
was an inspired choice.
Yeah, you're gonna be in here for a long time.
If you're not a rebel spy, then you've missed your calling. Damn.
Come on.
What's in there?
Some kind of break-in case of emergency stuff.
Be as close as you can. Roll back again.
Well, and because they're not talking to each other necessarily, they don't know that, if Dedra saw her, immediately she would know, who that is and where, they need to be, focused on next. So because, nobody wants to get, basically, the responsibility levied on them, they're not helping each other.
I like it,
It's
yeah.
what leads to the natural incompetency of the...
Oh, an emergency call, basically. Yeah, she has to get the info out.
Right.
She can't count on being able to,
Leave the
physically
planet.
leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's literally just counting on, having the 20 minutes before they find her.
Right.
Yeah, to hell with being subtle. Just get the message out.
No way, Morse code. Like Star Wars Morse code.
Maybe. But that's how she's like patching into the signal that she needs to, or like
Or maybe that,
identifying herself, you know?
No, I think it's just a coded message. Damn.
Wow.
All of Star Wars has been basically just a sequence of coded messages, basically, all along, you know? Not really coded messages, but hand this message, hand this message, hand this message.
It was chattering away. Is it a radio?
When?
It's
Oh my god.
Since it went off, how long?
half an hour. Are you okay? Wilman.
Did it record, like, the
Oh
the
shit.
message?
You don't seem surprised by his bid.
Now she steps up. Had to happen.
I see.
Are they collaborating to both beat the droid?
Maybe.
Humans, Kay. You never know what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
We've played 863 games.
Oh my god.
That's a solid predictive sample.
It is, actually.
Any tens left, do you?
It would be sad if the two of you were conspiring again.
Ah, yeah.
Guys.
Wait. Whoa.
Yeah, no, this is too serious.
Nice imperial strut you've got going on there.
There will be no horizon to the scope of your inquiry, nor will there be any limit to your effort.
The posturing. Like,
Escaped the hospital with an infectious condition that threatens everyone with whom she may come in contact. She must be found before thousands die.
There it is. What are you still doing here?
God, the way.
It's a miracle we've kept it quiet this long.
We're moments away. Days! A few more tests. We're there.
Save the sermon for Palpatine.
Yeah.
You have a plague to stop, and I was due in Scarif 2 hours ago.
Both
Okay.
can't be dealing with this. This is fun.
Best of luck to us both.
It's wild how inflated his ego is, you know?
Right.
And yet you know, like...
Yeah, Partagaz is the most sensible one
Partagaz
in the ISB that we've come across,
Yes,
right?
Yes, far more sensible.
I don't know, Will. Could have been anything. Power flare.
So it's not saved or recorded. Shit.
Correct. The reason that you are not messaging back is to avoid being traced. Who are we hiding from?
Who aren't we hiding from?
I realize this is a question, but is there a question you are willing to answer?
That's a great question.
You know I'm right.
We need a flight plan.
It's a test, Ron. We're not filing a flight plan.
I hear the Revenant talk.
Okay.
That's the most, like, get help, you know?
Yeah.
Are hearing that, aren't you?
Turn it off.
I've been counting the orders we've disobeyed so far. Would you like to know how many?
Yes. Thank you.
80.
Come on!
Damn.
Okay.
We are going. We
Yeah.
are going.
Holy shit.
I've just pushed out a massive search package, but you know as well as I do that she's too smart to go where they're looking. You know that.
Oh, that shot. That's fun. Yeah.
How they think.
After you've lost everything, are you still going to help them?
You can run him down all you want. But the truth is, none of this would be here without Luthen. None of this.
None of it.
Love how we got the parallels on both sides.
Right. Thankfully, Coruscant's just a massive, super trade city, and, you're not going to seal down a planet or something.
Right.
You know?
I've been to Coruscant. I
That's-
was in a parade there once.
That's awesome. We love that for
200
you.
KX units. The Emperor was there.
Whoa. The way he said that, knowing the gravitas, like...
Yeah.
Like, he's a droid, but he even understands, like, the Emperor was there. Yeah. Just hold it together. Breathe.
Holy shit.
Breathe. Good thing you've eaten. Yeah, she's still using it.
Nice. And this is also how they know that certain things were leaked about Galen Erso and things like that.
Well, no, because she's not talking about Galen Erso or anything on this.
Oh, okay.
No. She's just doing a very specific coded get me out of here.
Sure.
And they would then know where she'd be calling from because it's the emergency hideout spot, you know?
Yeah.
No, they would nothing to do that could be decoded as that.
Sure.
Oh, shit. K2SO is going to be probably the deciding factor.
Oh, yeah. They're going to be like, oh, fantastic.
Droid, get him!
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, right.
Look. Stop resisting.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
That's cool. It almost looks like they used some actual footage of something in, like, on Earth there for a second with the way the buildings, so they didn't have to CGI the whole thing. Or it probably is all a CGI background, but...
Up there. Far corner.
God, that's a long way to go on foot. Holy shit. I love the similarities to the end of the very first arc of the show here. Just a young hopeful leading a team of dudes.
There you go, sir. Sergeant Benzie. Benzie's running team 2.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. Walk faster, walk faster.
Come check.
I don't like it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess K2SO would be way too obvious going out about in public.
True. Sits back.
This makes me anxious.
Yes.
She's likely alone, but should be considered armed and dangerous. It's imperative she's taken alive.
Yes. That too. Mm-hmm. Because you need to know what she's told other people too.
Yep.
No more talking.
Uh-huh. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
And you know what this means.
To me, Kate.
So does he come in as reinforcements?
Maybe. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And parked so close to them, too.
Right.
Are you good? Yeah.
So awesome that he's here with him, like, after all this time.
At the very end.
Of course
Lovely.
it is.
Perfect setup for a long hallway shootout. Classic Star Wars.
Which means they could also just choke point them there, and they would never get out, you know?
There are the windows, so maybe K2SO could, like, fly the ship up to them.
Yeah, that's true. And he's a droid, so he'll memorize exactly where they need to go.
Uh-huh.
Galen Erso. He's an engineer. There's a research center. Galen Erso. Say it.
Yeah.
Clea.
Repeat what I've told you.
Yeah.
We cannot stay here, Clea.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta
And
go.
go away.
Oh!
Right, because she doesn't... Oh, yeah.
From what I just told you.
I'm not leaving you here.
Oh, God.
Yep. It's about to get real simple.
TAC 2C over by the bridge. Did we request an enforcement droid?
Ah.
Sorry, repeat please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you with us? No.
Oh, shit. God, that'd be so terrifying.
Yeah.
You'll be safe there.
They spoofed
I
it.
promise.
Okay. Or at the very least, they're on the wrong level. Okay.
Told me you were done once.
Yeah. And you told me I was wrong.
Just like at the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
He's got to
yeah.
convince someone who's nervous and scared.
One flight up. Get those comms working.
You left us anyway. You left.
I wonder if that's somebody's parents on the production team or something. Like,
He stayed for this. He stayed for what I've just.
we know.
Only 5 of them, though.
Well, right, because they believe she's alone, and they need her alive. That's the end of the episode?
No.
What?
No!
Right there?
You bastards!
That's cruel! That's cruel!
God damn it.
We were going so painstakingly slow through it to, like, build things, and there's only one episode left!
I know! God damn it!
Yeah,
God damn it, Andor!
mean. That was mean. So, okay, we know what's going on. Yeah, everything is about to go down.
Yep.
Cassian has made his way to Clea. I love that Melshi's with him. It's just such a fun little way to have things come full circle.
Yep.
K2SO, yes, go rogue.
Yeah.
It's in your nature now.
Right.
Yeah, so
You
have
with
fun
us?
with it.
No.
I love it.
Yeah.
Now, the one who just steals this episode, though. Dedra and Krennic.
Yeah.
The
that
two
scene,
of them
holy
just
shit.
getting to just chew the scenery together.
Yep.
Was
that was
yes.
That was
I love the vicious cycle of the incompetency and the competency mixing together.
Yep.
With the absolute disgusting just toxic workplace management kind of situation.
Yeah.
Like it's
Right.
so relatable. If you've ever been in a management kind of to employee relationship kind of thing with somebody that's over you, that's like
I'm lording it over you. Yeah.
Well, not just lording it over you, but they need to they love to hear the sound of their own voice as they lecture you on this is why you did something wrong. But not just that you do something wrong. You're going to spend every waking effort. And it's I clock out at 5.
right. And in this case, it's
no. Obviously, it's different in this case. But it's that feeling of where they're like,
Right.
you live to serve me. Your pitiful little existence is nothing but the means for me to enact my will in this place. And it's
Right.
Your middle management,
Right.
calm
it's
down.
The personal nature of it that adds humanity in a very fun, dark way to what otherwise would just be Vader doing this.
Right. Vader does the exact same thing.
But it's impersonal with Vader.
It's imperial. It's I come in and I go, you have failed me, and he starts killing you. Krennic is a yapping dog, being like, I am a big cheese. I am important. You do not begin to understand. And he starts sounding like, what he is, like a fucking evil fascist, puppet in this machine here.
Right.
But he himself is so incompetent that it adds so much irony to the, you're the one that's the problem here.
One of my other favorite scenes from this episode, the Krennic, God damn it, Dedra scene definitely steals the show of the episode, right?
Yeah.
And the shot of him pointing down at her, my God, that might be one of my favorite shots in the whole show, if not my favorite, right? But the Partagaz conversation with him, that is one of those other ones where I'm just like, ooh, yeah. Because Partagaz, I love to root for the guy because he's definitely a scumbag in a heinous, evil organization.
Yes.
But as far as being the, along for the ride with the journey of our protagonist, Dedra, that has now had her fall from grace, it was great to see him be like, hey, good job, kid. And now he's like,
save it for the Emperor, my dude.
Right.
You don't need to suck my cock.
Exactly.
I'm in the same shit with you, just in a different boat. We are each, going on this. It stinks everywhere.
And as far as who's going to get out of this, it's, between the two of us, it's going to be me.
Oh, I know. See, that's the thing. Krennic's got the authority to come in and say there's going to be an ISB death march, basically. He's going to gut the whole organization, which is hilarious because, on the one hand, he's right in that it was compromised at its base, core. Young was the only point of compromise, though. And that was enough.
Right.
So the idea of gutting it and resetting it makes sense. But what he's probably more accurately saying is he's going to kill or imprison every single member of the high ISB, crowd or what have you.
Sure.
Because in a lot of ways, you brought them into this. Krennic brought Dedra into the Death Star knowing of things. He did not need to do that.
No, he did not.
He could have given orders in a very you do this, don't ask questions, you do it. And then it would have just been Gorman,
In a lot of ways, you could sum up this entire show as the precursor to Rogue One as basically being the, hey, there's going to be all this wonderful character drama and plot and world building and all that goodness. But at the end of the day, it's kind of addressing just the practical issue of if you have an endeavor as insane as the Death Star,
right?
How do you fuck that up, right? How do you get to the point where they've got where the weakness exists for one? Rogue One answered that question. Hey, it was sabotage. Okay, cool.
Galen Erso literally built that into it.
Yeah, exactly. But then you have but then other people knowing about that. The beginning of A New Hope and how Rogue One happens and all of that stuff, right? Like the
scaffolding was basically this entire show. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the reasons why I think that it was
perspectives,
critical to get into ISB,
Yes.
to have a character like Dedra, even though I totally adore her character, even apart from her utility in the grander narrative, right?
Yes.
But yeah, here it is. And the whole thing of, why the fuck did you confront Luthen alone?
Mm-hmm.
Pride and ego and desire to ascend in this organization, because that is what it encourages.
Yeah,
that is
and
what
that
it
is what
fosters.
You do as well, Krennic.
Mm-hmm.
In a lot of ways, it's weird to kind of bring this up, but it's almost like you can't help but gloat about the fact that this is your project and what it kind of is.
Yep, and how important it is.
And then you give basically someone the very parameterless job to go and do their part in this.
And if
it's
they
so
fail,
funny.
then
And then if they fail, then it's all on them,
Right.
It's like, oh my God, it's so perfect because you can see it descending all the way from Palpatine in what Palpatine's management of Vader is.
Sure.
Vader basically gets given the full, unleashed.
Be the executor of my will.
Right. But he doesn't, the Emperor doesn't really micromanage him, much at all.
Mm-mm. Nope.
But, anything that would be even, remotely done where Vader would fail him in some way, it'd be levied at Vader rather than the Emperor's, handling of him.
Sure.
And then
absolutely.
Vader as well, going down to the admirals and the Navy officers and stuff like that. Same thing.
Right. You are cannibalizing your own organization, and even if you say, hey, once we have the Death Star, we have the win button, so it doesn't matter. So if we completely gut ISB and completely replace it or whatever,
right? We won't need
fine.
propaganda and surveillance and all that as a mechanism.
But we
will have the highest order of power.
Right, but if you think about it, that is a pretty dumb decision in the grand scheme of things, because you are getting rid of all of the people that have risen to the top of your organization for being competent.
So I get where you're coming from, but that's not exactly what they're doing. They're gutting the current ISB. They're going to revitalize it at some point. But and we even know this because of not just non-canon and extra canon stuff, but ISB absolutely survives the first Death Star. But it's the point that this group of people were compromised, so it absolutely is the right call. It is not stupid to gut the people and organization there. But the idea that what's probably more likely going to happen is not just gutting the organization of the people and what have you, but they're probably going to literally just start executing and or imprisoning these people who could be useful if you just did your due diligence to make sure that they were uncompromised.
Yeah, exactly.
But in a lot of ways, because of how heavy-handed you're going to put things on these people, you might just break their loyalty to the Empire enough that you couldn't actually use them again, even if they were completely loyal beforehand.
Yeah. Put another way, once you have Dedra imprisoned, fantastic. All right, if you think that she might not actually be a rebel spy, she just basically allowed a rebel spy to do their thing because of her own personal ambition or whatever, okay, that's fine. But with this dude here trying to find this target that must be found at all costs, you don't necessarily lose anything by having the person who is locked away and not going to be in contact with anyone to be like, oh, hey, we'll also give you some information since you worked the case. If you want to try and prove your innocence, come up with some helpful info. Just put that to good use, right? Because you don't need to strangle the life out of your subordinate that failed, right? You could just as easily do something that's less than that and still get some use out of them, right? But, that's not how the Empire rolls.
Absolutely, right, killing them,
Yeah.
It's wild to see this because what I see this as is, and they do it so well in this shot, literally this shot is why it's so perfect, with the white on white with the black glove.
Yes.
The idea that in the shot, the only things with color other than obviously their faces and the pigmentation of their skin, which is barely not white, like pure white, especially Dedra's, is the rank stuff for Krennic to show that he's the superior here. He's also behind her, imposing power, what have you. But the black glove, that's not just Krennic's glove here. That's the glove of the Empire. That's the fist of, in a lot of ways, Vader.
Yep.
That's the same hand, if you will, coming down.
Yes.
And you can see, in a lot of ways, in the symbolism here, the same fist above Krennic that is Vader's, basically being like, there will be no failure, there will be no... Well, I mean, actually, in a lot of ways, for Krennic, thinking back to Rogue One, his fist behind him was more Tarkin, which was just fun because it's a reminder that there is another slimy snake that's in between Krennic and the Force users of the Empire.
Yes.
And Krennic still yaps about like he's the bee's knees. And it's like, brother, you are Tarkin's bitch. Like you are Tarkin's little bitch. And we know what Tarkin's going to do with you. We know where it ends for you. And
you're still there? Fire.
It's just so karmic, the idea that he's doing this to Dedra, knowing basically it's going to be Tarkin doing the same thing, but it's the minimum power directly right there.
Yeah.
Boom.
Problem gone.
Yeah. Problem. Passed the buck, passed, if you will. So, just powerful scene, incredible dialogue, and then just the weird sick joy we have of like rooting for Dedra in this like impossible situation she's in, where it's like, she won't survive the next episode.
Oh, like I mean, who knows? Maybe she will. Because she'll be in a prison for the rest of her life.
That's possible.
And once Krennic is dealt with, no one will care to look at the details of the previous work that he did and whether or not they want to change her incarceration to an execution. Right?
Who knows? It could also be a thing where they just trickle it down to be like, who's involved with that whole thing? Oh, these people? Oh, there's some people themselves, or what have you? Yeah. Just. Yeah, murk them all. Just go clean it out. It's wild how much, in a lot of ways, they're focusing on the Imperial characters as obviously there's other species other than humans in here, but as human as like the humanity of their characters, and yet they are we are seeing in like live time watching their loyalties be questioned not by other characters just in the, are you a rebel spy? You missed your calling. But it's the, oh, wait, they're questioning it themselves of, I've been loyal to this beast, this monster that now is biting the hand that fed it.
Right.
What?
And
wait.
I have done a good job. I have devoted myself wholeheartedly.
But
and now, okay, this is where I am.
Yeah,
and
all of it was pointless.
And so the shots of the other shot that I really liked from this episode is with Dedra, and I want to say it was when Hirt came to ask her for help, right? And it starts to like zoom in on her and everything, where it's the realization that I've lost everything. This is coming off of, Gorman and Cyril just unceremoniously dying off screen, right? And, she can only guess what happened to him.
Yeah, everything
right?
from here.
And it's after all of this, are you still going to help? And is this because she believes in the Empire? Or is it because the closest thing that she had to a friend in the ISB is asking her for help, and she wants to help him, right? Even though he's also the one that fucked her over.
It's so hard to tell because, like, in a lot of ways, she's doing the perfect, permanent scowl. And yet, when I see this scowl, it's not as flat as a lot of the other ones are. It's got a little bit more, like, curvature to the lips and everything. So it's this is like that depression, like sadness of loss of like
despair.
I've I don't have the energy for condescension even.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
It's I'm holding my brain and my emotions and my everything together because they've all been shattered, and I'm just trying to keep the pieces on the like off the floor, you know, right now. But okay, the emergency line goes through. We end up having a very tough conversation with the idea of, Clea, right now, I get it. You need the message passed along more than you need to be rescued here.
Right.
But it's something where just because you've memorized it and you've got the value, connection, and relationship with Luthen that is because of the backstory that we had before, which is why, in a lot of ways, that backstory needed to happen, is if you're going to have a scene like this, this shows the disconnect between how she views Luthen and not just the rest of the rebellion views Luthen.
Oh, sure.
But Cassian, someone who has spent a lot of time with him, who does know the value that he has for the rebellion, but also still in that regard doesn't really consider him like a friend or someone that he would die for.
Well, and this is something that I want to kind of go into. So, we have seen in this episode and in the recent episodes the difference between the Luthen rebellion and the rebellion that it turned into, right?
Yeah.
You know, he was the first stage of the rocket that let it exist, and now it exists as its own organization.
Right.
And that organization does not like Luthen, right? Because, of course, they don't, right?
No.
Luthen, they wouldn't be around without Luthen, but they don't like Luthen. And
right, because a lot of them were used by him in order to get things to go a certain way.
Yeah,
and as they've begun to actually get connected with each other and they've come out of their cells, they're starting to see, oh, right, there was this guy, Axis, that definitely used us in whatever ways that we could just to move things along.
Manipulated us,
and many
fucked us
people
over.
died.
Yeah, exactly.
Many people died.
Right,
for
and
that.
so it was that old rebellion was entirely dictated by manipulation and distrust, right? Because of course it was. That's the only way it could work.
Yeah.
But now that they're out of that, you have the last vestiges of that in Clea, who literally, when she sends out the emergency signal, yes, did Cassian and Luthen part on bad terms? Absolutely. But Cassian is here. He showed up.
Right.
What you wanted. And she is not willing to go with him, and he has to actually convince her because she is addressing it with the same thing that she would always do, because that's how you had to survive. Distrust, right? And now it's no, we get it, but this is not the time for secrecy. This is the time for moving. Like, come on, we gotta go.
Right. It is something though where I don't think she expected Cassian necessarily, because it was going to Wilman's thing specifically.
Oh, totally, right. And that's why it's of course it's you, right?
Right. Well, it's also the thing of, if it's you, then what you are probably considering is killing me, because I am a security risk now. And if you're here, you're the kind of person that, like, this is what it would be like for someone that Luthen sends Cassian for, you know?
Sure. And that's probably why it's, it's not so much as can she trust him, but more, can she trust that he values the information she's giving?
Right. And that's my point, is that he doesn't in the same way as her, because he didn't have the whole life story with Luthen.
Right.
Even the time that he did spend with Luthen over the past, years or what have you, doing jobs and stuff for him, with him, and everything of that nature, it's still not the same. So I feel the emotional struggle that she's in, where it's he's not taking this as seriously as I need him to. And it's there's you're in a new era, like you're saying. There's not really any way for him to take it in that measure. In a lot of ways, what he's saying is, this is your message, this is your story. You need to be the one to give it, because your conviction and your passion with this is something that I won't be able to translate perfectly or properly for them.
And so what you have to do
is you have to trust me and hope. Yeah. Yeah.
And so, do I think Clea's going to get out of this? Fuck no. I think she's dead. I think she's dead as a doornail.
Yeah, I think right now the reason why she's going to get out is because K2SO is going to come in clutch.
Okay, good point.
He has taken a Lambda class shuttle, basically.
Yeah, we can do a lot with that.
And we can do a bit with that.
Yeah.
I'm real excited for the K2SO plucky,
Oh yeah,
hero droid. Right. We're in OG Star Wars now, where the droids save the day all the time now.
That is a good point. Yep. One of the things that I also appreciate about this, just as a little tactical thing, they're in a big Coruscant fuck-off apartment building.
Yeah.
You can't just march a battalion of stormtroopers there.
No.
Like, that just doesn't work. Like, especially when time is of the essence.
They had to field them fast.
They had to field them fast, right?
Yeah.
And so...
They probably have more coming,
Oh, absolutely. But the protagonists actually have a possibility of gunning their way out of
They have
this.
tempo right now.
Right, exactly. And that's fun.
Yeah, and they're not going to be expecting 2 other, rebels with guns.
And a, enforcer droid.
Well, the enforcer droid is the thing it's too late. They
Right, yeah.
they already
They're
got
boned,
caught in that regard.
Like,
that was 3 of their stormtroopers
and
of their soldiers
and their
just
vehicle,
out.
just
that I'm more worried about the people that are here that could get shot, Obviously,
yes.
K2SO and Cassian are safe because of, we can't break, the flow of events here.
Right.
We've seen the future.
Mm-hmm.
But these other 2, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have to. But I'm excited. I'm also excited for Cassian to make some really bold decisions in this final episode.
Yes.
I feel like we are just like 2% away, maybe 1% away from his full characterization of where he was at the beginning of Rogue One. A lot of the stuff of where he was so willing to kill somebody that he didn't necessarily need to kill is just cleaner this way. And he only really trusts himself. He's kind of there, basically. Like, I'd say he's almost exactly there. But I think one death, like one kill that's his, you made that decision, Cassian. That
sure. Although I don't know if we have time to do that in one episode, especially given how slow this one was. Because goddamn,
true. That was the thing. This is a part 1 of 2 episode. It felt very slow.
Like they were eating up the tension,
Right.
Which I think it was a great choice.
Well, we're right, and I think also part of that was that there was a lot of recap in the episode as well. But again. Yeah, we've kind of already had our finale, if you will. This is all... If they've been doing 3-episode patterns up until now with the backstory helping to break the pattern now, it's that the 3rd episode for this arc is Rogue One.
Right.
So...
Yeah, Gorman was effectively the finale of Andor the show, in my mind.
Yeah.
And this is Rogue One tie-in.
This is Rogue One prologue.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm hyped. So, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's and final episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all that comes with Discord access, where you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about Star Wars in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.